Aave value equivalent to $113.91 a coin. The present exchange cost range $110.30 to $115.45. The earlier day close $112.61. The change was plus 130 plus 115%. Reverse rate US to Aave. Dollar to Aave figure for June 2024. Initially cost at 0.5 and 18 coins. Excessive cost 0.662, while lows at 5 and 18. They arrived at the midpoint of costs of 5.79. The US to Aave figure toward the month's end for 617, change for June 19, 1%. US to Aave expectation for July 2024. At the outset cost at 0.617 coins. Excessive costs 0.617, while lows are 5 at 13. They arrived at the midpoint of costs of 5 at 74. The US to Aave conjecture toward the month's ends of 5 at 49, change for July 11%. Dollar to Aave conjecture for August 2024. At the outset cost at 5 at 49 coins. Excessive costs at 5 at 49, while lows in 4 at 42. They arrived at the midpoint of costs of 5 at 4. The US to Aave figure toward the month's ends on 4 at 74, change for August 13, 7%. US to Aave expectation for September 2024. Before all else cost at 4 and 74 coins. Excessive cost on 4 at 74, while lows on 3 at 82. They arrived at the midpoint of cost on 4 and 35. The US to Aave figure toward the month's ends on 4 and 8, change for September 13, 9%. Dollar to Aave figure for October 2024. First and foremost cost at 4 and 8 coins. Exorbitant cost on 4 and 8, while lows 0.29. They found the middle value of costs through 874. The US to Aave estimate toward the month's ends treated 52, change for October 13, 7%. US to Aave expectation for November 2024. First and foremost cost at 352 coins. Exorbitant costs at 65, while lows 3 and 16. They found the middle value of costs 0.43. The US to Aave estimate toward the month's ends 3.39, change for November 3.7%. Dollar to Aave gauge for December 2024. In the first place, cost at 0.39 coins. Exorbitant costs at 3.58, while lows in 3.12. They found the middle value of costs at 3.36. The US to Aave gauge toward the month's ends 3.33, change for December 1.8%. US to Aave expectation for January 2025. To start with cost at 333 coins. Exorbitant costs 3.33, while lows in 2.82. They found the middle value of costs in 13. The US to Aave gauge toward the month's ends are at 2, change for January 9.3%. Dollar to Aave gauge for February 2025. To start with cost at 302 coins. Exorbitant costs 30 to 17, while lows in 2.75. They found the middle value of costs on 2.97. The US to Aave gauge toward the month's ends on 2.95, change for February 2.3%. US to Aave expectation for Walk 2025. Before all else cost at 2.95 coins. Excessive costs on 13, while lows on 2.72. They arrived at the midpoint of costs on 2.93. The US to Aave figure toward the month's ends on 2.92, change for spring 10%. Dollar to Aave figure for April 2025. Before all else cost at 2.92 coins. Excessive costs 10, while lows on 2.70. They arrived at the midpoint of costs on 2.90. The US to Aave figure toward the month's ends on 2.88, change for April 14%. US to Aave expectation for May 2025. Before all else cost at 288 coins. Excessive costs on 305, while lows on 2.65. They arrived at the midpoint of costs on 2.85. The US to Aave figure toward the month's ends on 2.83, change for May 17%. Dollar to Aave estimate for June 2025. First and foremost cost at 283 coins. Exorbitant costs on 283, while lows on 228. They found the middle value of cost point 2 at 60. The US to Aave estimate toward the month's ends on 244, change for June 13.8%. First and foremost cost at 244 coins. Exorbitant costs on 253, while lows on 220. They found the middle value of costs on 238. The US to Aave gauge toward the month's ends on 235, change for July 3.7%. Dollar to Aave gauge for August 2025. In the first place cost at 235 coins. Exorbitant costs a B1, while lows on 2 at 35. They found the middle value of cost 2 at 63. The US to Aave gauge toward the month's end zone 280, change for August 19, 1%. As to Aave expectation for September 2025. To start with cost at 280 coins. Exorbitant costs on 280, while lows into 33. They found the middle value of costs onto at 61. The US to Aave gauge toward the month's ends onto 49, change for September 11, 1%. Dollar to Aave gauge for October 2025. To start with cost at 249 coins. Excessive cost to 305, while lows on 249. They arrived at the midpoint of costs on 272. The US to Aave figure toward the month's ends on 283, change for October 13, 7%. Initially cost at 283 coins. Excessive costs on 351, while lows on 283. They arrived at the midpoint of costs at 311. The US to Aave figure toward the month's ends at 27, change for November 15, 5%. Dollar to Aave estimate for December 2025. In the first place, cost at zone 327 coins. Exorbitant costs 0.27, while lows on 263. They found the middle value of costs of 300. The US to Aave figure toward the month's ends and 282, change for December 13, 8%. As to Aave expectation for January 2026. Before all else cost at 282 coins. Excessive costs on 361, while lows on 282. They arrived at the midpoint of costs on 315. The US to Aave figure toward the month's ends at 36, change for January 19, 1%. Dollar to Aave figure for February 2026. Initially cost at 336 coins. Excessive costs on 429, while lows on 3 to 36. They arrived at the midpoint of costs for 875. The US to Aave figure toward the month's ends 400, change for February 19%. As to Aave expectation for Walk 2026. Initially cost at 400 coins. Excessive cost on 513, while lows on 400. They arrived at the midpoint of cost of 447. The US to Aave figure toward the month's ends of 476, change for spring 19%. Dollar to Aave conjecture for April 2026. At the outset cost at 476 coins. Excessive cost of 476, while lows on 383. They arrived at the midpoint of costs of 4036. The US to Aave conjecture toward the month's ends of 410, change for April 13, 9%. As to Aave expectation for May 2026. First and foremost cost at 410 coins. Exorbitant cost on 474, while lows to 410. They found the middle value of cost on 434. The US to Aave gauge toward the month's ends of 441, change for May 7, 6%. Dollar to Aave estimate for June 2026. First and foremost cost at